If you are off on a sidetrack towards your goals, then it doesn't work if you wake up one day and say to yourself, today is the day where I'm going to change my life, or today is the day where I'm going to reach my goals. I like this commitment, but it's not enough in order to turn around your life. What you need is a proven plan, and this is exactly what I'm going to give you in today's video, so you can turn around your life in 2019. Hey guys, hope you're doing great. Welcome to Brain Power. If the reason why you clicked on this video was because you were looking for some content related to self-help and self-help books, then remember to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon because you are at the right place. Anyway, today we're going to talk about how you can transform your life so it will be much easier for you to achieve your goals here in 2019. Okay, the way we're going to do this is that I'm going to show you a 5-step plan that can help you to achieve your goals if you are willing to commit to it. This plan is not just a plan that I've used a couple of hours to design. Let's face it, that wouldn't be a great plan for a whole year. Instead, I found this proven 5-step plan in the book Your Best Year Ever by Michael White. This book goes really well together with today's topic of transformation, since the plan of the book is exactly about shaping your life in a way where it's possible for you to achieve your goals. Now let's get more into the depth of the 5-step plan. The first step is named Believe the Possibility. Having a proper belief system is so important in order to become successful, and the reason is that in a way our beliefs shapes our reality. If you had an expectation to make, let's say, $100,000, then your action will reflect that. The same is true if you only had an expectation to make $1,000. But the difference is that if you have low expectations, then you will not hustle as much, you will not go for the extra mile, you will not do what you're capable of doing. So the point is that if you believe that you're only capable of making $1,000, then you will never make $100,000. This goal here is out of your reach. It is so sad when people don't believe in themselves, because every time they hit an obstacle they will be stuck and give up. This is also a difference between people who believe in themselves and people who don't, because people who believe in themselves will find a solution to get through this obstacle. You know, they go beside it, or they find a ladder to get over it, or they find a shovel to dig under it. But the fact is that people who don't believe in themselves will be stuck behind the obstacles, whereas successful people will have the desire to keep going. So how do you change your beliefs? The first thing that you should do is that you should realize that many of the obstacles that you think that you are facing are imaginary. Things like, I'm not creative to do this project, shouldn't be something that should hold you back to do this project. It has been proven that creativity will eventually pop up in your head. It just depends on how much you work on this project. Moreover, you should also write down your current beliefs and thereafter reorient your thinking. This means that you find what is positive in your current beliefs. To illustrate this, instead of saying to yourself that I'm too young to do this project, then say to yourself that I've got enough energy and time to crush this project. So change your beliefs and begin to expect more of yourself, since this will be reflected in the outcome that you're going to get with your life. The second step is named Complete the Past. This step is about addressing your past, like your performance in the last 12 months. If you try to forget about the last 12 months because you think they have been horrible to you, then they will come back this year and bite you. So you have to look at these problems and address them in order to move into the future. So how do we do that? We conduct what is called an after action review. An after action review is divided into 4 stages. In the first stage, you write down what you wanted to happen in the last year. The second step is where you write down what actually happened. Third, you acknowledge what you have learned from this experience. And fourth, you adjust your behaviors to the issues that you had in the last 12 months, so you know exactly what you have to do if these issues pop up again. By going through this after action review, you're never going to make the same mistakes again. The third step is named Design Your Future. Okay, now we have looked at our beliefs and our past. Now it's time to look at our future. In order to do this, we have to set some goals. The author of Your Best Year Ever suggests to you that you set between 7 to 10 goals in different aspects of your life, like your career life, your family life, your health life, and your spiritual life. These goals must be smarter. This means that your goals must firstly be specific, so you know exactly what you are after. Then they should also be measurable in order to track the progress of how you're doing. After that, the goals should be actionable, which means that you're capable of achieving them, but still remember to be ambitious. The first R stands for risky, and if we're taking a risk while we're pursuing our goals, then we're more committed to achieving them. Then we have T, and that stands for time keyed, and this means that you have to set a deadline on when when you have achieved the goal. E stands for exciting. It should be exciting for you to achieve the goal. The last R stands for relevant, which means that your goals should be relevant for your needs and life in general. This is what SMART goals are, and if you make goals under this formula, the possibility for you to achieve these goals are much higher. Step number 4 is named Find Your Why. This step is so important because this is what is going to motivate you throughout the journey towards your goals. Your why is the strongest motivational factor that you have, and in order to find it, you have to ask yourself questions like, why do I want to reach my goals in the first place? Or why is it important to me to personally succeed? Also, remember to prioritize your answers to these questions. Put the most powerful reason why you want to succeed at the top so you know exactly on a daily basis why you're doing what you're doing. You could also create other motivations by remembering rewarding you when you have done some work, as well as recognize the improvement that you're making. The 5th and last step is named Make It Happen. This step is about the fact that in order to succeed, you have to know 3 things. This is what you do, how you do it, and why you do it. In the last step, we have talked about your what in terms of your goals and your why in terms of your motivation. Now we are about to talk about the how. This is where you break down your huge goal into manageable steps. You should do this by putting the easiest task at first, because to get through the whole journey, you need momentum, and this is possible by doing it in this way. This step is also about reviewing your goals so you know exactly where you are in terms of what you have planned. On a daily basis, you should scan your goals in order to keep them fresh in your mind. For the weekly review, you write down 3 big outcomes that you want to achieve in the upcoming week. For the quarterly review, you look at the 5-step plan again and see how you're doing in terms of your beliefs, your goals, your actions, and your why. When that is said, guys, that is the 5-step plan that can help you to turn around your life in 2019. So what you have to do is to believe the possibility, you have to complete the past, you have to design your future, you have to find your why, and in the end you have to make it happen. I would recommend you to sit down in a week and go through the whole plan so 2019 can be the best year of your life. And if you are interested in getting this book where this plan is from, there's a link for it down under this video. Anyway, I hope that you liked this video, and if you did, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Have an amazing day, guys. See you next time.